Well, Miss Jeffers, we've had quite a crowd here today looking at these wonderful animals, most of them movie stars actually, and this is all in an effort to bring awareness to something special. Can you talk to us a little bit about that?
I can. Brian Staples is an ecologist, and he's the director of BrianStaples.us. It's a nonprofit agency. He has over 80 rescued animals, and all of the animals come to him secondhand. So all of these actors or actresses were one time discarded by someone else or could not be taken care of by someone else. The little Asian black leopard that you've seen over there, he is from the Montgomery Zoo, not Montgomery Zoo, Washington D.C. Zoo. And from what I understand, the mom abandoned the babies, and they asked Brian to take care of one of the babies. He has a zebra over there, and if you notice, there's a gash in the zebra's leg. He's rehabilitating the baby zebra. And it's very interesting too, the baby zebra has brown stripes versus the black and white stripes as they get older. And we've had a lot of folks ask how come the zebra had brown stripes, and it's because it's a baby. But that's what Brian's doing. He has a great respect for animals, and he's working at the Montgomery Zoo right now doing a special show. And then he leaves our area and heads back towards the north and then back out to Los Angeles. And he said he should be back this way sometime in the fall.
And y'all are actually trying to help raise some money for something. Can you tell us a little about that?
He has 80 animals that he feeds every day, and so I was a little surprised that he is the most gracious person when we've donated expired milk products to him. And I asked him about it, and he said it's very, very expensive to feed 80 animals every single day. And he said some of his kids eat 20 pounds of meat a day. So you can imagine how expensive that is. So we told him we'd do a little fundraiser in exchange for him coming down and seeing our customers. And we're hoping, and I think we may have already hit our goal to have 200 customers donate $5 each, and so we'll have $1,000, which will feed his animals for another couple of days.
That's great. Ruth, thank you so much. You got a lot of folks to tend to. I'll let you go.
Okay, thanks for coming out.
Well, I have to say, Brian, this is the first time I've done an interview with a 150-pound line between me and the subject of the interview, but I guess
it's a little nerve-wracking, isn't it?
She's kind of the subject of this as well.
150 pounds of pure muscle, and she's still just a baby. By the time she's done growing, she'll be over 400 pounds.
That's amazing.
I'm glad that these cats sleep most of the day.
That is a good thing. I understand your stop here in Dothan has something to do with the effort that you make to rescue animals and to save them. Can you tell us something about that?
My pleasure. Our first objective is to rescue our planet, and that is going to be done, I think, by reconnecting America's youth with our natural world. We've teamed up here with Jeffers, an amazing company who loves animals as much as we do. In fact, Mrs. Jeffers, one of the founders of this organization, grew up with a mountain lion, and her daughters too. That's the lion right now. Hello. You're missing this.
Thank
you. She's got a rubber conch toy that is the most fun in the world. Oh, and as you can see, with a big claw comes big paws. Okay, back to the Jeffers. Believe it or not, they lived with a mountain lion, the North American version of this, in their home. I've heard stories about this cat climbing into the front seat of the car, going through the drive-thru, sharing ice cream cones with Mr. Jeffers. I think that they are just about as crazy as I am, and we seem to have made a good partnership. So they provided the location and the crowds, and we've provided the animals and a little bit of education. And yeah, that's our whole focus. We take in second-hand animals that need a place that will give them the extra support and love that they need. If they have maybe some social behaviors that keeps them from living in a zoological environment, or if they've been declawed, defanged, neutered, or whatever the case, where they're not a good zoo animal, then we take on the second-hand animals. And they work with me, and we're doing our best to be ambassadors for a good cause.
I understand you also work with zoos and other places, and game preserves and things, to help them with those animals that they have that may not be fitting into their new environment.
Exactly, yeah. We call that environmental enhancement programming, just to socialize the animals into their new habitats. And I do. I am currently the spokesperson for the Montgomery Zoo. Hello. This is awkward. And we've done a lot of biodiversity programs with with ASU, AUM, University of Washington, universities around the country. But yeah, we have very good relations with a lot of zoos around the country, and we also are ZAA, which is zoological accredited, as ourselves. So my animals fit in well with their animals.
One last
I
question.
made a mistake. These are not my animals. I work for them.
Yeah.
We're good partners. They do all the. Let's say it like this. They want to be known to be the ones to do the hard work, but the truth is I'm the one sweating here.
One last question. I'll let you get back to the kids and the people. If somebody is interested and they see this video or hear about it on our radio station, do you have a website or some kind of way that they could get in touch with you, possibly even make a donation to help you with the
Absolutely.
feeding and things like that?
And we would love and appreciate that. It's Staples Safari Zoo, and the name of our website is staplesafari.com. My personal website, if you're interested in looking at what I do with these animals and with America's youth, is my name, brianstaples.us. If you'd like to make a donation, or if you'd like to learn more about what we've done here with Jeffers, go to jeffers.com. They are 301 in America's top internet-rated businesses. So, it's a big company. It's an amazing company. Amazing people, amazing animals, amazing public. Let's work together and save our planet.
Sounds good. Thank you very much for your time.